With inflation hitting 40-year highs and hyperinflation a consistent problem in numerous countries, could stablecoins provide a way for people to store their money and avoid devaluation?
The US dollar has reached a historic high. In the last 6 months, inflation has surpassed 7%.
How the high price of everything from gas to meat is impacting.
It is what it is, right? We gotta adapt and overcome. So that's what we're doing.
On today's CoinMarketCap episode, that's the question we will try to answer. So let's just dive right in. With a span of 12 months, the crypto population went from speculating on the next 100x coins to searching what is crypto winter and how long does a crypto winter last. This radical shift in mindset is courtesy of the bearish sentiments prevailing in the market. And it's not all about the money parked in the market. Bear markets instill fear. They demoralize investors. Forget dollars. We're seeing hundreds of non-fungible tokens and DeFi projects vanish into thin air. Alongside the good old crypto is a scam, I told you, has already started to surface. However, the crypto market is not alone. It is correlated to the TradFi or traditional finance markets, which are down by huge numbers. And the reason for this is rising inflation and the need for the US Federal Reserves to raise rates. Due to the global pandemic, the previous couple of years have been rough on global economies. To stimulate the economy and prevent a full-blown shutdown, central banks push for easy monetary policies, increasing money supply and lowering interest rates, making sense of current inflation in the global economy. Recently, the US consumer inflation touched its 4 decades peak in May of 2022, reaching as high as 8.6%, the highest since December of 1981. Adverse impacts of inflation are being felt even by traditional financial markets, with all of the 11 S&P 500 sectors ending up in the red. If this sounds cruel, how about the situation in Turkey where inflation has surged to over 70%? The economic strains of the Latin American countries caused by rampant inflation are not a pretty sight, with the COVID and the Ukrainian crisis driving them into the ground. Argentina in particular has been estimated to be hit by an astounding 72.6% of inflation in 2022. Ouch. On a similar note, Nigeria is suffering from an inflation rate of almost 16.8%. And not only did the official currency take a major hit in purchasing power, but they had a shock of the ages when their central bank raised interest rates not even a month after the inflation highs. And understandably, foreign investors are pulling huge funds out of Nigeria. And all of these numbers and metrics are a mere reflection of the ground reality. The UK reported a new 40-year high inflation rate of 9.1% as cost of living increases due to higher food and energy prices. Canada is facing a similar fate, having reported its highest annualized rate of increase in inflation in over 40 years. There are legit arguments that the ground reality of inflation is worse than these estimates, which only deepens the depths of the economic despair and cost of living crisis citizens around the world are facing. We can circle back to the prime reason for inflation, the pumping of money over and beyond the need into the circulation by governments. So what is this all about, and how does this result in inflation? Put simply, more money in the hands of consumers equals more disposable income. Simple equation, but the catch here is that the supply of goods and services remains the same, which equates to more money chasing the same amount of goods. This situation is tailor-made for businesses to increase the goods prices manifold since they know there is enough demand. This increase in prices results in the fall in the value of money, as the same amount of money can buy lesser products now. However, we are facing an unprecedented global crisis. The supply chain is disrupted by COVID lockdown in countries like China, coupled with the Russian and Ukraine crisis affecting a major exporter of oil and food staples. So what's next? There is a need for financial tools and investment vehicles that help money retain its value while also maintaining its liquidity. And for this particular need, we explore an asset class of stablecoins which may herald a new era of sustainable investing. Hedge against inflation the stablecoin way. At their core, stablecoins are a type of cryptocurrency whose prices are pegged to the price of a certain fiat currency. They maintain their price consistency by the way of collateralization, i.e. backed by reserves of some sort. The reserves can be fiat currencies, other cryptocurrencies, or even commodities. With more than $150 billion in market cap, stablecoins are the ideal step in the right direction. Their Their supply is beyond the control of any government, which protects against the innate devaluation of money. Alongside, it can be used to conduct most financial transactions for a fraction of the cost in a peer-to-peer manner with no regulatory oversight. Now, how do we defeat hyperinflation using stablecoin? In countries hit the worst by inflation such as Nigeria, the currency devalues and decreases the population's purchasing power if they hold their savings in them. Instead, they can convert the local currency into USDT or USDC or other fiat-pegged stablecoins. Their money wouldn't have devalued due to the Nigerian inflation, and more so would have actually had the potential to grow in value. Additionally, those dollar-backed stablecoins could be staked or used in DeFi protocols to earn more. While some countries suffering from hyperinflation and currency devaluation like Argentina could choose to convert their pesos into Bitcoin, stablecoins offer a less volatile option to the #1 cryptocurrency. Despite the recent crisis surrounding the UST depeg and the crash of the Terra ecosystem, stablecoins reflect the potential to truly democratize global finance. 3 of the top 10 most valuable cryptocurrencies are stablecoins: Tether, USDC, and Binance USD. This provides everyone an equal chance to beat local currency volatility and hyperinflation. The global unbanked population is growing, and stablecoins act as a gate pass for them to join the decentralized global economy. When this unfolds, financial inclusion could finally be a reality.